Hello everyone, and welcome again to the channel. I made this video on the weekend, but since I'm not going to do any work or any videos over Easter, I wanted to upload this later so you have something at least in the meantime if you're watching this. I'm going to talk a bit about my first sessions for the Strixhaven campaign while I'm working on the set piece for the second one. For short, this is the Firejolt Cafe. We will need it in the second, what is it called? In the second session, yes. So the first session, I have two groups, a 6-people group and a 5-people group. I have a lot of people interested in the campaign, so I had to make two big groups to actually have enough time to fit this all. And it is interesting. So far, the original campaign for the first adventure, I don't think the first adventure is set for a whole session. I'm not really sure how this is designed. I have to look into this, but the first adventure basically is just, hey, here's the biblioplex, which I showed you last time when I last made the set, and you have to do like a short scavenger hunt in it. You get a few items, and in the end there is a monster appearing, and it's like the group is like, oh, we have to interact and stuff. So what did I actually do? I have one group which is, mind you, this is very focused on the part that Strixhaven is part of the magic universe. So I'm gonna talk about magic as well. And basically I have a Markov vampire, I have a Azimar, so basically an angel and a devil/demon, both from Innistrad and both related. I have a Innistrad commoner in the same group who's very afraid of the demon and the Markov character for obvious reasons. Being that he's like, oh shit, they're gonna eat me, but he has a voice in his head that's telling him, oh, this we're gonna be alright, we're gonna get through this. This is playing basically at the time where the Gatewatch is deleting the Markov family, so this is gonna be interesting, at least because the Markov character is they shoved them off to the school. They were like, oh, we can't deal with this shit right now, you gotta go, we're gonna shove you off to the school, so this is a thing. And the other two characters in the group is a druid from Theros who was raised by dryads and then said, hey, I actually have something else, and there's something going on and I wanna check this out. So yeah. The last character is a Tarkia dragon-stormed human that has this dragon kind of ability, so it's not a dragonborn, but it's like something between a dragonborn and a human, but more human visually. It's also a druid. It's the character is partially from the Mardu Horde, but got adopted by the Timur and is now here in this school to figure out what is actually going on, who is she, what is she, where is this all going. So this is a thing. And this group, I have one character there who is I want to become student council president. So my first order of action was to throw away the book and look into, okay, how can I make this happen? And there is in the biblioplex a student council president room, so I was like, okay, I guess I'm gonna grab that and make that a thing, and we are going to see how this works out. And in the end, they I made that in the student council room there's something going on, and they are there. Someone is like, hey, can you please help me real quick? So they're like, okay, of course we can help you, not an issue. So they basically helped out the student council. The student council now knows their names, and they're like, oh we know these guys, we can relate to these guys, they can help us, this is cool. So the first step is made to get the character into the student council, and I will keep you posted about that. It's actually the Azimar, by the way. While the other characters are just like, we're here for fun and for the shenanigans on the student life. Basically, they were running around in the scavenger hunt. They ran into the student council. There was a guy who was like, oh shit, I actually need help. There's something going on in there. Someone opened this book, Sarpadian Empires Volume 7. Magic players, let me know in the comments if you know what that is and how old the card is. I do like to reference old, very, very obscure cards, and this feels like a kind of old, obscure card. Let me know in the comments. And there were saprolings in the room, so they were like, okay, we're gonna deal with this. They went in, they kicked the saproling's ass, and they were like, hey, we got this all figured out. And he was like, thank you very much. If I need help, I will know who to call. So they basically got a foot in the door with the student council already, which was my plan. This is what I was going for. And we'll see how the whole thing develops from here for them. Then they did the whole thing with the mob that is popping up. I'm not gonna spoil it too much, but they basically just shredded it, and once they finished it off, we were like, okay, next time we're gonna do something else. There's more happening, obviously, with the school, and we're gonna see how the whole thing happens and what's going on. Yeah. So this is basically what happened for that group. The second group is 5 people, which is, from the top of my head, we have a Karlov, who's also, kind of disgraced. We kind of don't want this guy to, he is a Karlov, and he is part of the family, but he's a bit weird. He's, the odd one out, so while he still is a Karlov, we are going to make sure that people don't know too much, and we're gonna shove him off to the school as well. We have a Theros bard who works for the God of Death, and he's and the God of Death is like, hey, I kind of have something to do for you here. Please do the whole. I have a job for you, and you're gonna work there. We have a very former military from the Fey Court in Eldraine, who's there because he's they have a lot of delinquents. This group has a lot of people where you think, oh, why are you here? What are you doing? They don't want you at home. And the last one, let me think, is alright, we have a weird goblin wizard who has godlike stats, so he's called Godlin, and he's just his tribe is just okay, we can't deal with you, you're way too smart and just asking too many questions, go. And there's one more character which I cannot put in my mind right now, but there's one more character. And this group basically, when they started, they were like, hey, we started with your whole, hey, you're getting to the school, you're getting, your books and your stuff, and you're getting settled in. And then they went for the scavenger hunt, same as the other group, but basically they were going into the starting room, where they met a mentor. I put, mentors in this, because it's weird that profs are already popping up and be like, hey, we can help. So I said, hey, instead of a prof being there always, every group has a tutor who is the 3rd year, and they will can ask questions to this character and so on and so forth. He's there to help them. And when they met their tutor, one of them was just I'm going up to the big light swirly thing in the middle of the room and touch. And I was like, okay, I mean, I guess you do. And since this is part of the scavenger hunt, this is the first clue, I was like, okay, you're getting the thing. And so everyone was like, okay, we also want the thing. And I was like, yeah, then everybody touched the light, they got their thing. So they were really, really more proactive. And I actually described each group to the other as best as I could, so that each group met the other group. Not met them, but they seen each other, so I have a way to mix and match the groups. Sometimes if I want to, they're oh, I can just switch back groups, because some people have similar interests and might actually meet each other, or like similar characters for different reasons and might meet up over that. One of them is like the boy who lifts, and so he's like a bodybuilder lifter, and another character of the other group is interested in dating the bodybuilder character from the school, so they might actually meet. Stuff like that. It is very interesting though, and I really look forward to playing with them again, because this sounds super interesting. Yeah, I will talk about how the whole Firejolt Cafe thing goes. Actually, next time there will be some more stuff included. I will always put a bit more school around the whole quest, like hey, there's actually like school stuff going on in the background, and yeah, this is stuff that is going to happen, and I totally look forward to everything. The last character, by the way, that I forgot is a mage, a wizard who is an Etherborn from Kaladesh. So, and then they're trying to like find out how they are going to prolong their life without like resorting to killing two people. So we have a lot of different characters with different interests, who are on the school, and they will figure out a lot more stuff while they're there about hopefully themselves. This is a bit of a coming of age story, and I do look forward to the second Strixhaven block that is coming out shortly. I'm actually like looking daily at the spoilers, and it looks so cool. So yeah, you will hear more of this next time. Until then, enjoy the video, enjoy the rambling and the stories, and enjoy this finished product. Until then, stay healthy, stay safe, and I will see you guys around.